It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, you beautiful souls. We're opening up live here on S3. It's your Feel Good, of course. Now, we've got a beautiful theme today. We're talking about kids. We're talking about all the good stuff as well. And one thing that stands out is kids, it's their imagination. Now, I know we all had imaginary friends growing up. Cole, you had one too, right?
I had a few. I had like 10 of them in a football team.
I still have a few, actually. Shh, don't tell anyone.
Okay.
Although we're not likely to admit it, or you're not as honest as Cole as I, as we are, except perhaps for someone like Lwazi Msipha. Now, his story is what dreams are absolutely made of. Now, Lwazi is an animation artist with his own show called My Cartoon Friend, and it's broadcasting one of the biggest cartoon-dedicated channels on television. Oh, can you believe it?
It's great, though. In fact, I was telling my imaginary friend now that the creator of My Cartoon Friend, right, Lwazi Msipha, connects with us from Joburg to tell us more about this amazing thing and how it came together. Lwazi, good morning. Yes, man.
Morning.
Man, we are so excited. Are you not excited? How cool is this? I mean, listen.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be joining you guys and just talking about my show.
Oh, no, I mean, this is incredible stuff. Now, just to set the bar here and just to let everybody know, you've created a show that's been picked up by a major US cable television channel. Now, how did this opportunity even come about? Where did we start with this?
So it started with me just uploading videos on, the internet and just creating ideas. So then there was a whole event with a marketing event, film marketing and distribution and all that. And they were there. And then we started having the chat, the conversation, but nothing really tangible. And then COVID-19 hit. Then I got an email from them saying, listen, we've seen your work. We've seen what you can do. Can you do something for the kids for us? And I was like, what? You guys are contacting me, asking me this? Are you serious? And that was the chat from there. And then, we wrote the script and they greenlight the show. And they said, let's go ahead, let's do it.
Oh, it's so cool.
It really is cool that somebody from SA representing on a global scale. So we're so proud of you. But what Raul and my imaginary friend wanted to ask you, okay, is both. This is Jake, by the way. What's your imaginary friend's name again?
That's all Bobby Boy.
Bobby Boy and Jake want to know, Lwazi, what's the premise for the show?
So, like you're saying, it's just an idea of exploring the imaginary friends. So the premise of the show is that I was fooling around with an alien software, just working with it, and then the alien software, has an ad that says, if you want to create a cartoon character, click on this ad. So I click on this ad, not suspicious at all, and then all of a sudden, my cartoon character just appears next to me. And now I can't put him back into the app. So I'm like, now I have to live with the cartoon. So, it's just exploring the dynamics of how it would be like just living with the cartoon and just understanding that the cartoon is in the real world, the certain stuff that he can't do in the real world. And it's just like a whole, cats and mouse situation with him and I.
It looks like a lot of fun. I'm dying to know what the conversation in the car is right now.
Looks serious, eh? Whatever they're talking about. You look like you have a life decision, and he's telling you go for it, man. Go.
Look, but let me ask you this, because normally when you see a show like this, especially one that's been picked up on such a huge stage with an international audience, you'd expect a huge team, production house, studio, the works. You doing this from the comfort of your own home, man. I mean, that's just another incredible topic on its own. Talk to me about this process. How are you getting to the point where you produce and you get the show on the road and you're doing it all from your house? I mean, how's it happening?
I mean, it literally just shows the power of technology and where we headed. There's really no excuses anymore when it comes to doing your stuff. And for the most part, I mean, the whole show was shot on set. Just to get the shots, but the editing, the animation, the voice, the script writing, everything that has to go with post-production was done at the comfort of my bedroom with a small microphone right here. I just record on my bedroom, and that's it. That's the whole process.
No excuse. I love it.
And it's important for us to use technology to make sure we are connected. And I mean, it's very relevant because how many of us had to develop these friends during lockdown? We had to create these friends of ourselves. People were talking to toasters, but you have actually something that you can animate and it can exist in the real world. So I must just congratulate you because apparently you're going to go do your masters. You're going to be in France in September. Is that correct?
Yes, yes. In September, I'll be doing my masters in France.
That's so cool. I hope the French is coming on well. Bonjour. Comment allez-vous?
I mean, I just know bonjour at this point. I've got a French dictionary. So
That's all you need for everything. Bonjour. Cartoon friends. Bonjour.
Look,
Bonjour.
man, I got to ask you a question because the whole of the world's potentially watching this. Mzansi definitely is too. And there's a lot of youngsters out there that I think, especially hearing a story like this, are going to be inspired.
Yeah.
So maybe you can share some words with them, just with regards to how to inspire youngsters out there to make their mark when it comes to the animation world, and when it comes to maybe just materializing their dream. What would you say to them?
I would say definitely create, definitely put your stuff out there, because ultimately the show executives, the big people in these companies are human. So after the job, they get back home, they're scrolling on social media, they're scrolling on the stuff where you could put your stuff out there, and that's how they're going to discover you. So always don't be afraid to put your stuff out there. If you're an artist, put your stuff out there. You never know who you're going to bump into, or who's going to bump into your stuff, and you never know who's going to call you. So definitely put your stuff there as a creative and an artist.
You know, I think now more than ever, we have an opportunity as creatives to put our stuff out there, but we have to do it with confidence. And I can tell that, Lwazi, that confidence that you've shown with your product has been taken on by the global, sort of media. And I think that's so important, is the confidence in the young ones to actually go out there and, don't even try and listen to any haters, those comments on those posts, etc. Those should only fuel your success. And I'm sure you've got a few of that and you had to break through that. But look at you now, a US cable station actually saying, hey, we want your thing. And I think that's so powerful. So congratulations once again.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it so much.
Lwazi, I think from myself, from Carl, from our buddy Bobby over
and
here.
Jake.
We love you, man. Thank you for what you're doing, and we look forward to seeing the show.
Awesome. Thank you.
That's great. Well, I mean, we still have so much entertainment. In fact, Jake will tell you now. Okay, he doesn't talk, but it's fine. Stick with us. It's Expresso, your feel-good breakfast show.